and see the changes that have come over me these last few days. I've been afraid that I'm adrift away.
From Scotland to Malay,
I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from and that city's and why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. Singing Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Singing Caledonia, you're the best thing I've ever had. Singing Caledonia, you're the best thing I've ever had.
Welcome to Hampden Park. This is Scotland HQ with Amy Canavan and Gordon Smart. We know where we're going in Germany, Amy.
Oh, Gordon, it's the absolute stuff of dreams, isn't it? We are kicking off the Euros against Germany. Then we've got Hungary and Switzerland in the group as well. This is just absolutely magical.
Have you spoken to your travel agent yet?
Oh, have you? Have you? I'm going to be getting onto mine very, very shortly, but I think we've got some special guests to get to first.
Craig Gordon, Hearts,
Yeah,
Scotland
right,
legend. It's an outstanding comedian there as well. Mark Jennings, look at him there with his fancy glasses on. But yeah, we are off to Germany and we're going to go meet the most important people,
We've
the
got
fans.
a live audience here. Let's go, guys. Come on, we've got Germany!
Well, take the jacket off.
Oh.
Right, welcome to Scotland HQ. Thank you so much for your company tonight. It's time to roll the VT. Welcome to Scotland HQ. We are in the Hall of Fame at Hampden Park. Some amazing famous faces around here. I was looking at Danny McGray and Graham Souness, Kenny Dalglish. Next summer, I wonder who will be added to the wall. I tell you who should be added. Our home crowd. Come on, Hampden! Stevie Clark. Stevie Clark. Stevie Clark. That's good. Good effort. Warm up. Come on, warm up. Right, welcome to Scotland HQ. As I say, lots to happen tonight. Please get involved in social media. Hashtag Scotland HQ. We've got a poll running tonight as well for the best moment of the qualifying campaign so far. So please do get involved in that. So we know who we're playing. Germany, Switzerland and Hungary. It's an outstanding little group, I think. Are we happy? Yep. Yes. That's pretty optimistic, isn't it? It sounds good. So we'll get into that in just a second. But I'm going to introduce our special guest right now. We have a fantastic comedian with us now. He's got a podcast. I'm going to say it might be the second most popular podcast in Scotland. Maybe me. That's the first, isn't it? It's better than Restless Natives. Anyway, he's here. His name is Mark Jennings. Give him a big Hampden round of applause. Here he is. Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings. And we've got a Scotland goalkeeper, an absolute legend with 74 caps for Scotland. He is Craig Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. In you come, Craig. Have a seat, fella, you all right? So what's the reaction then, boys? Craig, first of all, you did a mad thing, by the way. I want you to look at my lottery ticket later on because you went first game, Germany, Scotland.
Yeah, personally, I wanted to be against Manuel Neuer. We're both coming back from very similar injuries, so I thought, why not try and get myself back fit and take on him, who's doing exactly the same thing as I have.
Fair play, he called it, Mark.
Do you know, I actually done the exact same thing, right? I wasn't sitting with you, so I can't prove this at all, but I did say to my mates like 2 minutes before, it's like, we'll end up getting Germany and doing, but I didn't realise it was going to be the opening game. But I think it's an amazing thing, because I think Euro 2020, that got delayed, and then obviously 2 of the games were here at Hampden, the other one was at Wembley, so it didn't feel, wasn't, you know, we weren't going abroad for it, and it feels like a nice thing, because like France 98 was, you know, we were the opening game for that. Now we're back, Germany, and we're the opening game for this.
Opening game again. The players will be absolutely thrilled about that, Craig, won't they?
Yeah, it's going to be a huge build-up.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you want, as I said there, the last Euros. Didn't quite feel, you know, like a proper tournament, and this certainly will, with everything that's going to lead up to that game. The opening ceremony, the warm-up to that will be so different for the players, and just being a part of that whole spectacle. It's a huge thing to be involved in.
The 0-0 victory against England was pretty good though, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And I tell you what, I fancy us in this opening game to beat Germany, and just to get it up England, I think we're going to beat them by scoring a penalty. So.
There we go. Craig, you mentioned the injury there. Like, we've got to get a condition check. How are you doing? How's the road to recovery going?
Yeah, really well. Feeling good. Been training for a couple of months now, so it's now just a case of waiting to see when I can get that opportunity, get back involved with the squad. So yeah, hopefully it's not too far away.
How much of an incentive is that when you see the group coming out to get yourself fit and back in that squad?
Huge. It's been something that I've kind of checked in on throughout my recovery process, and always been there in the background and in my mind to try and aim for that. It's still going to be very difficult. I've got to try and get myself back playing football and get myself back in the manager's thoughts and plans, but what a great incentive to have, especially that first game.
Yeah, that's the football, Mark. What about the nights out? Cologne will be good, right?
I'll be good. Well, to be honest, if Steve Clarke is watching, I'm still available for the squad as well. I'm going to get, this is my last pint, right, and then I'm going to get back on it. But no, I'm absolutely looking forward to it. We booked our flights to Frankfurt just before we actually officially qualified, and yeah, it's great now to know where we're going, and it's going to be an absolute blast.
And just a reminder for everybody, June the 14th, opening game, Germany, then Stuttgart, isn't it? I think the first game where we play against Switzerland. We play Switzerland second, don't we? 19th of June, and then Hungary on the 23rd of June, and that will be Stuttgart. It'll be class. Craig, just looking at that, right? So you mentioned Manuel Neuer coming back, one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, but they haven't had the best run over the last few years, have they, Germany? Not been in the best form.
Yeah, but they're still Germany, and the history that they have behind them, there are many tournaments, tournament wins, so the experience is there within that squad to still have a great tournament. The pressure will be on them at home, of course, and maybe that's something we can use to our advantage, especially in that first game, where perhaps the expectations will be on them a lot more, and we can go there and grab the victory.
Do you remember the last time we beat Germany? Anybody in the crowd remember? Don Hutchison? Correct. Don Hutchison, 1999. Fantastic. In the pink strip, I think it was as well. But yeah, looking at the run of results, we've played them 4 times, 4 wins, 5 draws, 8 losses. But how much does form have anything to do with it, Craig? It's a fresh start, isn't it? Yeah,
as in the whole spectacle of that first game, the pressure and everything that will go along with it, the build up to that game, as I say, the opening ceremony. So there's all these things to take into consideration, and perhaps we can maybe just catch them a little bit cold. When they're the host nation, you're not playing that many international matches that mean a great deal in that sort of period leading up to the tournament. So if we can go there and maybe catch them first game, Argentina didn't win the first game of the World Cup. They got beat in the group stages. So if we can go there and surprise one of the big guns, then that would be great.
I'm old enough to remember 1998, France, John Collins penalty. It's a big spectacle for the players, though, isn't it, to play in that opening tournament? So they'll relish it.
Yeah, and some of the players won't be old enough. There will be a few that's probably born after that are looking to get in that squad and don't have the memories of that. But I do remember coming home from school, especially to watch that match and put it on the TV. And for the whole country, it was an enormous occasion to watch that match. And we came all so close. Hopefully this time we can do one better than that.
What do you reckon about Switzerland, Craig?
That's a tough one. That's a team that has, again, a good deal of group stage experience from these tournaments, and have got through groups, so they've got the know-how to do that. That's going to be a tough one. But no matter who we're going to get in these group stages, it was going to be tough. We'll need to go there and play really well to try and come out of that group. But we firmly believe in ourselves. We've put the performances in over the last number of years now to go there with confidence that we can get out of this group.
This is where I really put you under pressure then. Do you know much about Hungary?
Do you know what I do know about Hungary?
Go on.
Is that apparently Hungary are the country that slag Scotland the most, or Scotland are the country that gets slagged the most in Hungary.
Really?
And they slag us for being tight with money, apparently, you know. So,
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
you know,
Right, we're going to a war.
we should all go over there and show them, you know, buy them a pint, but the flights are too expensive.
What about the football, Craig? Do you know much about Hungary? Any players that stand out for you that you're aware of?
I think what people will think is that's potentially one of the easier matches, but I think that'll be a big mistake. I think recently they've done particularly well. You know, there may be some like ourselves that they maybe don't have too many real top names that you think are going to be in the top leagues in the world, but as a team they've been very solid. I think that's going to be a very difficult game for us.
Yeah, there is a bit of a connection. We might need Kevin Nisbet for a bit of scouting and a bit of spying. Hungarian midfielder Callum Stiles plays beside Alan Campbell at Millwall and Kevin Nisbet. So is that the kind of thing that happens in the squad? Do you get a bit of a scouts report from players in the dressing room?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but you know the coaching staffs now have got all the analysts that they need. Yeah. There's so much information out there that the players can tap into through them. So you know, the coaching setups and the managers, coaches will have all that information down, giving that over to the players. You know, if there's anything, one particular thing, maybe that a teammate might know, they'll maybe steer you in that direction before the game or give you a little bit of inside info. But you know, the amount of information that we get from the coaching staff is brilliant. Yeah,
we are hoping to get Stevie Clarke at some point, actually, if we can get a phone handed to him and pester him to do this. So with a bit of luck, we'll speak to Stevie Clarke. What do you make of Steve Clarke as the manager, Mark? He's been great for us, hasn't he, from a fan's point of view?
I think it's been brilliant, and I think it's more like the team itself, because obviously he's one, like, you know, he's quite a kind of like softly spoken, quietly spoken kind of guy, but the team, I think, have just completely, like, I think they've got rid of that hoodoo that's haunted Scotland for so long, you know, that glorious failure thing, that whole thing from Argentina in '78, and you know, and I just think that he's obviously just been the kind of steady hand on the ship that we needed.
Yeah, Craig, there's a steely determination there, isn't there? He's quite an intimidating guy, but do you see another side to him, Craig, when you've been working with him?
And what you see is what you get.
Right.
It really is. But I think he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere that he's managed to create and develop over a period of time. I think, you know, when he first came in, it was about you know, making us solid, difficult to beat. To now, you know, no matter who we're playing, we feel as if we can cause problems to any team in the world. And when you go into a game with that, you've got the confidence that you can win any game, and I think he's given us that.
It's a big 6 months ahead, isn't it? Like, is that, you know, from a fan's point of view, we're thinking about logistics and travel, right? But Craig, from your point of view, like getting back in that squad, the rest of the players maybe who are on the fringes, what's it like for them, you know, leading up to the big selection? Yeah,
and then today, you know, seeing the teams come out and who we're going to be playing, you know, just brings that home how close it is now, and that everybody will be looking to get in the teams and put in the performances between now and the end of the season that gets them on the plane. I think there's a large amount of the squad that will be fairly safe, and that how they've performed in the group stages will already have them penciled in, barring injury. But there's that other group that now really have to knuckle down and work really hard. And you know, there might be the odd surprise of a younger player coming through between now and the end of the season. So it's all up for grabs. There's still places to be earned.
Here we go, Mark, just to finish as well, for you next summer, tour in Germany as well, as a comedian, getting some dates on out there.
Yeah, well, Germans, they're known for their sense of humour, obviously, so I can't wait to do some gigs out there, and I'm sure they'll have no trouble with the accent either. But no, we're hoping to, me and the guys that we do the podcast with, some laugh, we're going out there and hopefully do some stuff, you know, like just recordings and stuff like that out there. And just, for me and a lot of people in my generation, it's like, you know, it's a once in a generation thing, because the last time was France '98. You could go to a tournament of this nature, so we're going to make the absolute most of it, because, you know, hopefully there'll be more to come, but you just never know.
Apparently 80 to 100,000 Scotland fans are going. Hey, how about that? Let's all go, right? Let's all go. Right, we're going to get some social response now from Amy. What's happening on the socials?
Oh, there's plenty happening on the socials, Gordon. We'll get to that in a little minute. There's plenty happening in this room as well. Everyone is still absolutely buzzing with that draw. Two people that absolutely are. Meryl from the Traitors. I am absolutely buzzing about that. And Big Bems joins us as well. Big Bems, this is an amazing draw, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, just looking at that and actually seeing, you know, it could have been a whole lot worse. And I'm very grateful for the draw, and hopefully Scotland make it out of the group, you know.
Absolutely. Germany from the off. This is just the stuff of dreams.
Yeah, 100%. What's that song from Glasgow to Berlin?
I'm not singing. Meryl, can you sing? Can you sing for us?
No. I think everyone wouldn't want me to.
They wouldn't want me to either, but you're absolutely delighted that we're going to Germany and we're playing Germany as well. This is just incredible.
I know, I'm so buzzing. I'm excited for Scotland. It's good. It's really good. So there's big celebrations.
You got any plans to head out in the summer?
I want to go to Germany. I've never been, so yes. There's future plans. We're going to Germany.
Absolutely, we're going to Germany. The Twitter timeline as well, Gordon, absolutely going mental. Ray Bradshaw, opening game of Euro 2024. Get the kilts on. Ray will definitely be in a kilt. Mike, let's have it. Collie Hurslad, he is delighted with the group. Every team is beatable if we get at it. Of course, Germany, but Hungary and Switzerland as well. At Jag Fox, I'd be surprised if we haven't got things wrapped up by the second game. That's how confident he is. My goodness. The room like that, Jag Fox. And just to round it off, we Elf 3-1 against the Germans, 2-2 against the Hungarians, 1-0 against Switzerland. Have some of that, Scotland. Back to you, Gordon.
Amy, there we go, wrapped up 2 games. Mark, do you reckon that's a fair shout?
I think we'll beat Germany.
Yeah.
We'll have a hard one against Switzerland, and then we'll do it against Hungary.
I mean, this is the thing, isn't it, Craig? Getting through the group, never been done before, but the confidence and the momentum's there.
Yeah, and you can just tell the excitement from the fans, and they've already got us through, so that's great. Let's hope we can do it for them.
Yeah, Craig, I don't know if you know this, but Mark, am I right in thinking you were taught by John McGinn's mum?
She wasn't my teacher, but she was in my school, yeah. Mrs McGinn.
Did you give her a hard time?
No, well, she wasn't my teacher.
What, not even in the corridor?
No, not at all. No, John was a few years younger than me in school. I was in the same year as Paul, his brother, and it's brilliant to just see somebody, you know, for your area and stuff like that as well, just be like such a central part of such an amazing Scotland team as well.
That's the thing from the fans' point of view. There are so many players to get excited about.
Yeah. I mean, that's it, because you look at the guys who are all doing well in the English Premier League, obviously, like John, like Kieran Tierney before he left Arsenal, you know, Robertson, you know, McTominay, that kind of thing, and even Billy Gilmore and stuff like that. I think the one to look out for that Craig was mentioning earlier on, like in terms of younger players, like I think in the next 6 months or whatever, if Ben Doak can kind of get some game time at Liverpool and stuff, I think obviously the thing we still need is maybe a bit of a different option up front, and I think if he could get in the squad for the Euros in the summer, he could maybe be the difference maker.
Craig, serious competition for places, isn't there? You know, your department as well, everybody's in fighting there.
Yeah, there is. I think there's still a few question marks over, as I said, a few numbers in the squad.
Number 1, for example, Craig.
Well, yeah, as long as I can get back playing, then I'll give myself a chance. But yeah, that's still an if. But I'll give it my best shot. Sure.
Tremendous, boys. Right, well, there is one player who is definitely looking to get himself across to Germany. He's been a star man for us throughout the campaign over the last couple of years. He's Lyndon Dykes, and with a little bit of luck, we've got Lyndon with us on Zoom. How you doing, Lyndon? You right?
All right, yeah, everyone good?
Yeah, we're in great form. Lyndon, what's your reaction then now you've seen the draw?
Buzzing. Obviously excited with the opening game against Germany. I feel like it's such a Scotland draw just to get that first game against the hosts. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. A tough group, but definitely something to look forward.
Lyndon, we get the sense, right, as fans, that this team's afraid of nobody. Is that true from the dressing room experience you've had?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's been built over time, but any team that we get, we can beat. That's the mentality that we have now. And I think any team that we had in that group, we would have been positive about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a tough, but we'll be fine.
Are there any players you're aware of, any Swiss players, anybody from Hungary, anybody Germany that you can give us an insight on that you know?
My football knowledge is rubbish.
I tell you what we can talk about then is tattoos, because I think you got a claymore, didn't you, for the first appearance you made for Scotland. So will there be some new ink for Scotland and Germany next year?
Yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of space to go, I guess. So yeah, if we can get some ideas going on, I'm down for it.
Yeah. And Lyndon, what about looking back to the last qualifying campaign? There were some really special moments for you. A goal and an assist in Oslo. How about that? Pretty special, eh? I mean, just looking back at that for you, what kind of memories were they?
Yeah, it was amazing. One thing, it was very hot that day. That's the one thing you remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was unreal. It changed probably our campaign. It showed how much we were being together as a team, obviously fighting all the way to the end. And then just to get the win and the way we did it, like I said before, it was such a Scotland thing. And then all the fans there and fans watching, it was just an amazing moment.
Yeah, Lyndon, we're sitting with Craig Gordon at the moment, who's making his return to fitness at the moment. How much would it mean to the dressing room to have a big figure, 74 caps, like that coming across with you to Germany?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great. Obviously,
that's a relief.
Happy. No, obviously, I've been in camps with him before, and he's an amazing professional. Obviously, so much experience. Great to have around. So yeah, hopefully, he can get back involved with the boys. We miss a bit of older head looking after everyone.
The older head. Mark, I'm just thinking, what tattoo could Lyndon get?
I think you should just get Boys on Tour 2024.
Tattooed on the floor.
I'll get it if you get it.
Lyndon, before we let you go, is there one message you've got for the Tartan Army? We've got a lot of fans here tonight. What would you want to say to the fans who are going to Germany?
I mean, just one thing, just everyone look excited, because it's going to be an amazing experience. Like you said before, the numbers that we're going to be having out there, like everywhere we go, we're just going to take over. And we're just going to run the show.
Yes, Lyndon. Lyndon, how many tickets have you requested from the Scottish FA?
There's a big... The group chat at the moment is kicking off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Lyndon Dykes. Fantastic stuff. Mr. Lyndon Dykes here. Craig, you want to see him, don't you, involved? He's a talisman for us up front.
Yeah, brilliant. I think he gives us something different. He's such a big threat up there aerially, and even the assist that he's got this campaign, he's absolutely spot on. That one in Norway was the turning point for us, and he's set up both goals, or he scored one and set one up, was huge for us. That was the point where we really kicked on and got our qualification sorted.
You're going to get the Boys on Tour tattoo 2024?
Well, I've not got any, so that would be some first one to start with, wouldn't it?
If that's what it takes to get called up, I think.
Get the tattoo. Right, let's go across to Amy now, who's got a social update for us. It's over to you, Amy.
Oh, hello, Gordon. We can't hear you because all the fans around us are just absolutely buzzing still. And the reason that they're buzzing is because it's been such a positive campaign, hasn't it? Lyndon Dykes was just referring to it there, you know, that they don't fear anyone, and it's because of those performances in that campaign. And James, beside me here, seen every single moment of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I covered I got a lot of air miles in, and I was at all the home games, so it was I picked a good campaign to do it. For it to be my first one, I did all the games, and, you know, it was just so memorable for so many different reasons.
Absolutely. Well, we had a poll run in earlier. What was the moment of the campaign? And unsurprisingly, Kenny McLean's second goal winning in Norway was the winner. What was yours, James?
It's a tough one, because I remember it was obviously the second game of the campaign. I remember walking up to Hampden, actually feeling we could get a result against Spain. And we did, but there's just something special about those two last-minute goals, and turning it around in the way we did, it was just bedlam in the stands. You can't beat a wee last-minute winner, never mind a last-minute equaliser and a winner.
Absolutely not. Talk us through it. What was it like, perhaps, when the first one went in? Was that little bit of hope that, oh my goodness, we actually might do this?
Yeah, well, like, I kept saying to my mates, you always get that chance in a game. You always get that one moment. You take it or you don't. And Dykes makes that run that some strikers don't make, gets a goal. And we're celebrating. I remember shouting out to like the pitch. I was like, "Go for the winner! Go for the winner!" And they were like, "Shut up, idiot! Let's get back and like solid up at the back." And then a minute later, it's just bedlam in the stands, and it was an expensive trip. but it has to go down as a moment of the campaign, doesn't it?
Absolutely. My goodness, you're not going to go to all the games and then not go to Germany. What are the plans for next summer?
I was waiting on the draw because me and my friends haven't quite booked stuff yet, but Munich first game, it could be in Munich, so it should be to be the eyes of the world. I'll be on Scotland for that game, and Germany seem to, I don't want this to come back and bite me, but Germany's got a wee reputation of maybe starting a wee bit cold. You never know.
You never know, you never know. Well, big moments. We're hoping for more big moments here on Tuesday at Hampden as Scotland women round off their Women's Nations League campaign against England. But for now, Gordon, it is back to you, and I think you're a little bit busy.
Thank you very much for that, Amy. Right, we're about to get involved in a really strange game show, so please do bear with us. Right, this is the German Translation Challenge. Our guests here are about to compete for a very, very important prize. They're going to be thrown to me right now. Here we go. This is what you are competing for, ladies and gentlemen. You might recognise this from the Scotland-Norway game. We're off to Germany. I can promise you there are only 3 of these in existence. Promise. There you go. Right, so what we're going to do, first of all, is introduce our guest tonight. What's your name, sir?
Taylor.
Taylor, thanks very much. Favourite Scotland player?
Callum McGregor.
It's Craig Gordon. Nice.
Walked into that one.
What's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Ali from Glasgow.
Ali from Glasgow. Favourite Scotland player?
Lyndon Dykes.
Oh, it's Craig Gordon. Right, OK, so do you understand the game we're about to play? I think this might have been explained. What we're going to do is hear some German phrases, which are actually really Scottish phrases, and the guys have got to try and guess what they are. Does that make any sense at all? No,
Not at all,
good.
no.
Let's give it a go, shall we? Right, let's have a little listen to our first phrase.
Kein Schottland, keine
Good.
Party.
I can't hear that. Can anybody hear that?
No.
That's a bit of a challenge because we can't hear it. I'm going to read it. I can't even read it because I don't have it in German, Jonesy. You want to try it again? Play it again for us,
Kein
boys. Come on,
Schottland,
give us another
keine
go.
Party.
One more time.
Kein Schottland, keine Party.
No.
Team Jennings.
No Scotland, no party.
Yeah! No Scotland, no party. I'll tell you what, let's hear it one more time and listen carefully, Ali. Listen again.
Kein Schottland, keine Party.
Right, if you can repeat that, you get a bonus point.
Keine Scotland, keine party.
It's good. It's
Oh, that
good.
sounded good, didn't it?
Let's see how we do.
No athlete, no party.
Oh, no athlete, no party. Not bad, there's still 1 point and 1 point ahead. Right, let's hear our second phrase, please.
Oh Baby, weißt du, was es wert ist? Lyndon Dykes ist der Beste auf der Welt.
Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Let's hear it one more time.
Oh Baby, weißt du, was es wert ist? Lyndon Dykes ist der Beste auf der Welt.
Any guesses?
I don't know the words to that song. I know what song it is, but...
Oh!
Here we go, Team Jennings.
Oh, baby, do you know what it's worth? Lyndon Dykes is the best on earth.
Yay! Now here's the real challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to hear it one more time?
Yes, please.
One more time.
Oh Baby, weißt du, was es wert ist? Lyndon Dykes ist der Beste auf der Welt.
Rolls off the tongue.
Oh, baby. Lyndon Dykes is the best on earth.
I think that's pretty good.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, baby.
Then we quit.
That'll do. Right, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Let's try for our third phrase, please.
Ja, mein Herr, ich kann Boogie.
Team Gordon.
Yes, sir, I can boogie.
That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's hear it one more time for the benefit of your repetition. Here we go.
Ja, mein Herr, ich kann Boogie.
Right, give it a go.
Ja, mein Herr, I can boogie.
It's good. It's good.
You did all right.
Yes, sir, I can.
Tell you what, we'll give you half a point for that, right? It's 2 to 1.5. Right, let's hear our next one.
Wir haben McGinn, Super John McGinn.
Oh, Team Gordon.
We've got McGinn, Super John McGinn.
Yay! Do you want to hear it one more time?
Yes, please.
Let's hear it.
Wir haben McGinn, Super John McGinn.
Give it a go.
We have McGinn, Super John McGinn.
Very good.
They have Megan, Super John, Megan.
It's getting pretty close, actually. It's getting pretty close. Right, let's hear our next one, please.
Oh, Blume Schottland.
Team Gordon.
The Flower of Scotland.
Correct! Right, Craig, would you like to hear this again?
Go on then.
Here we go.
Yes, you would.
Let's hear it.
Oh, Blume Schottland.
On you go, Craig.
Oh, Blume Schottland.
It's good. Has he done it?
Oh, Dreams, Scotland.
Oh, gee, I can't give you a point for that. I'm sorry. It's because you play for Hearts. Right, let's hear the next one.
Was ist unter deinem Kilt?
Team Gordon.
What's under that kilt?
Correct, man! We're getting the hang of this now. Do you want to hear it one more time?
Yes.
Here we go.
Was ist unter deinem Kilt?
That's quick. That's quick.
Was ist unter dein kilt?
Party off that bit.
What is his money?
Nice try. It's close, but it's not quite right, as Roy Walker used to say. Right, we're going to make this a tiebreaker, right? So whoever gets this one right wins. Is that fair? Right?
No, not really.
That's not fair, is it? I'm making up the rules as I go along. Right, let's hear our last one. Here we go.
Deutschland, Deutschland. Wir sind die berühmte Tatenarmee und machen uns auf den Weg nach Deutschland.
I'm afraid that's Team Jennings.
Germany.
Oh.
You are going to get beat on the first game of the Euros. Germany.
I'm afraid that's not quite right. Team Gordon.
Germany with the famous tartan army, and we're off to Germany.
That's right. That's right.
Good luck with the next
Right.
one, though.
Do you want to hear that one more time?
Yes, please.
Let's hear it.
Deutschland, Deutschland. Wir sind die berühmte Tatenarmee und machen uns auf den Weg nach Deutschland.
Tartan Army.
Go on then.
Deutschland, tartan army, Deutschland.
For the benefit of the tape.
Germany, acceptance, Germany.
It feels appropriate enough to me. Craig, have you got the old thing? Here we go. Congratulations, and our winner is Team Gordon. Well done, sir. Well done, my man. Right, Amy, fantastic effort with that slightly strange competition there. Well done to Team Jennings, well done to Team Gordon. Thank you so much for watching Scotland HQ. We will see you on June the 14th
We absolutely
in Germany.
will. We'll see you there in Germany.
Right, playing us out now, the wonderful Scott McGill. Keep an eye out for this man, he is some talent. Thank you very much, come on Scotland!
Mister, that eyes are full of hesitation. Sure makes me wonder, you know what you're looking for. And baby, I wanna keep my reputation. I'm a sensation. You try me once, you're back for more. Oh yes, I can boogie, but I need a certain song. I can boogie, boogie, woogie, on a low. Oh yes, I can boogie. If you stay, it can't go wrong. I can boogie, boogie, woogie, on a low. We'll be coming. We'll be coming down the road. We'll be coming, we'll be coming, we'll be coming down the road. When you hear the noise on the top of the boys, we'll be coming down the road. We've got Megan, Super John Megan. I just don't think you'll understand. Steve Clark's smart, he's better than Zidane. We've got Super John McGinn. We've got McGinn, Super John McGinn. I just don't think you'll understand. Steve Clark's smart, he's better than Zidane. We've got Super John McGinn. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We're going to Germany. que sera, sera. And que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We're going to Germany. Que sera, sera. Let's go!